Right. Hi. First of all, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who watched my Silent Suzuka guide. I really did not expect for uh, my content that I was making to just reach such a wide audience so quickly, and it really means a lot to me that you guys watched the video and liked it. And honestly, all of the comments and engagement, it's so fun for me to talk to people about the game. I'm so passionate about the game, and like being able to chat with people about it and like see all the positive responses to my guide has made me really happy. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Um, for this video, I want to talk about my CM6 finals results. I did lose, but I am actually okay with it. I knew going into it that my team was going to be a bit scuffed, and I'll kind of show that a little bit. So, you know, it sucks, but it is what it is. I came in second, and so you can see here I got my Libra Gold. I did not get my Libra Platinum. But you know, I've won. So I lost Taurus, and I've won 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then I just lost 6. So I still think that's a pretty good track record. But I want to talk a little bit about why I lost, what my team looked like, and talk a little bit about just my mindset on champion meeting in general, since it is the part of the game that I really play for, and it's the part of the game that I really love. So, firstly, I'm going to go ahead and talk about my team a little bit. My team in CM6 was not the best. So it was a bit scuffed. I'm not a huge fan of long CMs. I don't really like stamina grinding. I don't really like having to spend so many skill points on gold recoveries. I still tried, you know, I still made a lot of umas for it, but first things first, I had to run Fuji because Fuji is my Oshi. So I ran this Fuji, who was the best Fuji that I got over about 30 runs. She's not amazing. She could be a lot better, but I was just having a lot of difficulty getting like a good one. The thing about this Fuji is that she's a pace chaser, and pace chasers have a pretty big disadvantage in long CMs, or at least in this cup. So Fuji can survive the track. She has Maestro, she has Race Planner, she has above like 1,000 stamina with 2 golds. She has decent wit to proc them both. She doesn't have a good no stopping me target because she's a pace and almost nobody is running fronts. So in order for me to hit no stopping me, I have to really hope that either somebody runs a front, like a Suzuka would be ideal, or somebody runs a pace, that pace gets lucky pace instead of my Fuji, and Fuji can no stopping me off of them, hopefully early enough to win. It's not a strong win con, and she has about, I think she had a 10% win rate when I went into the finals. 10% is not 0%. I really wanted her to at least give her a shot at winning because the CM6 was the Kikugasho, and I wanted to make the Fuji, the Phantom Triple Crown, actually win the Triple Crown of Champion Meeting. Unfortunately, that did not happen, but you know, I think I did my best. I could have run her as an end closer. She has long E and NG in her natural affinities. So I did a couple runs where I got her long to A, and then I got her end to D with an inspiration spark. And she does work. Like, it actually is better than running her as pace, but like, I just didn't want to because it didn't feel right. So I ran her as pace, probably to my own detriment, and yeah, so I mean, I think this is a good build, but the actual position she's running is pretty weak. And I understood that going in. That was a risk that I took. The other horse that I had is this gold ship. I built maybe like 40 to 45 gold ships for Gemini, and it's not my favorite horse to build, and so I was pretty not looking forward to building a gold ship for CM6. I did build one because I knew I was running Fuji. I knew that I was going to have a slightly weaker team, and so I wanted to have like one really strong meta horse in that team, and of course that meta horse is going to be gold ship. So during the 5 bar event, I spent like 2 or 3 days building gold ship. I think I built maybe like 20, no, maybe a little closer to 15 gold ships. And this was the best one of those. Once I hit Turf S, Long S, straightaway spurt, no stopping me. Uh, Almost capped speed if you count right-handed. I was like, I'm good. And I think that I was. Like, this gold ship has won quite a lot. And I think that she is pretty strong. When she hits 1 gold and misses a gold, she can still win if she high rolls her wit check in the final spurt. So that was kind of a risk that I was willing to take. But there's better gold ships out there. Finally is this cafe. Uh, this cafe hurts me in my soul. I went to Hard Pity to get cafe, which sucks because I was really hoping to save some of my carrots for some banners that are coming up, like Christmas Ogre, but that didn't happen. And I spent about 30 runs on cafe, and I just could not get a good one. Like, I had a really hard time getting a good one. I finally got this one. She got early charming, she got fast learner, she high rolled a bunch of stats, she got long S, she got end S, and she lost against Zenith. So even though she had 5 double circles, I could not get no stopping me. Even though I was running fine motion, I didn't get the nimble navigator hint, and so she doesn't have the final corner XL in this race. Which, I mean, she's not as good as she could have been. She probably gets, she does get beaten by somebody who perfectly procs no stopping me. But the thing is, because she has such a strong mid race, she does have Highlander, and I've found that when she hits Highlander on the second hill, so she hits no straightaway spurt into Highlander, she still wins a lot. Like, her win rate is actually higher than my gold ships, who does have no stopping me. So I decided to cut my losses. I was pretty devastated after I lost the Zenith Unity Cup on this run, after so many runs where I was just not getting a good roll. So I decided that I was just done. I was a little burnt out on it. I wanted to stop building for CM6, and I was just going to use this. So I think that my team had weaknesses. I didn't have the best team, and I knew going into the finals that it was a liability. So I did lose, which honestly is fine. I thought that maybe I'd be more bummed about it, but like, it is what it is, right? Like, I think that my team had like what was it, like a 60 to 70% win rate. Not my highest for sure. Yeah, so this is a 71% win rate, which is kind of low for me. Usually I like to be closer to 85%. But so it goes. I do get pretty unlucky. I'm not saying that, you know, I would have won if I was luckier. I do think that I would have, but it is just kind of the name of the game. So my opponents here had this Man Cafe. She's pretty good. She, I mean, honestly, her stats are nice. Her speed is a little low, but and she doesn't have long S. Top Gun, this person is running triple end. Top Gun looks good. Long S and S. Max speed, this is a really nice Top Gun. And then Gold Ship, of course. Really good stamina, really good power, long S, and no stopping me. So this is a really good team. This team is also pretty good, although they're not running a lot of meta characters, so honestly, props to them. Tachyon Liv, she has long S. Manhattan Cafe, low power, but long S and end S. And then Rice, Grass, who is fine. A little bit low speed, a little bit low stamina, but I think she's a late. Oh, and she has 3 golds and 400 wit, so yeah, she's fine. So yeah, like I said, I do think that I got pretty unlucky. But you know, that's just the name of the game. And I'll talk a little bit about luck and getting lucky or getting unlucky in the finals in a minute. But yeah, first let's go ahead and just watch the race. I get the early Highlander, which means I'm not going to get a late Highlander, and because that is part of my Cafe's win con, I'm already thinking, like, I can't rely on Cafe to win this. Gold Chip did hit her first recovery, which is really nice. And now I'm looking for Stamina Siphon from Cafe, I'm looking for Race Planner from Fuji, like I'm looking for just a guarantee that my Roombas will finish the race. Here's the Maestro corner. Fuji hits Maestro. Cafe hits Maestro. Notice who doesn't hit Maestro. My Gold Chip whiffs. So she doesn't hit her second recovery. My Fuji hits her second recovery. My Cafe does not, and my Gold Chip does not. Oh, there's my Cafe's recovery. So my Gold Chip has a perfect straightaway spurt into no stopping me. So she is moving up. My Cafe is also attempting to move up. She hits spurt, she doesn't hit her Highlander, so she only has a point to excel here, and this person's Cafe hit perfectly. And that's really all it was. My Gold Chip is dying because she missed her second recovery. My Cafe is not able to compete against a Cafe that hits a 0.6 because she only has a 0.2, and obviously my Fuji was never really gonna be a contender. So it's a little disappointing, but honestly, I understand why I lost. I'm not broken up about it. That's it at the end of the day. I'm still pretty happy that I've won a bunch of other CMs. Yeah. So I actually do want to show you guys my Fiance's account, and I will here in just a minute. So, this is my Fiance's account. It is not quite as developed as my account. He's a little bit more casual than me, but he does participate in all the CMs. This last CM6, he didn't really have a lot of time to make CM aces because his work has been ramping up a lot. So I went ahead and did a couple runs on his account to make some aces. These aren't the best aces in the world, but it's what what I could do on his account with his cards, and two, what I could do in very limited runs. So you see I did 3 Gold Chip runs and 4 Taishin runs. My fiance is a nice nature Oshi. He really likes nice nature. And so he built a nice nature for this CM to be his third ace. But I went ahead and built his Gold Chip and Taishin for him. So this is the Gold Chip that I built for him. It's only long A, but the width's pretty good, in a pretty good place. The power is in a pretty good place. Stamina, he survives. I was lucky enough to get the Ignited Spirit power here. So for inspirations, I used one of the Narita Bryans that he had made, as well as borrowing a really nice Rudolph parent that has some straightaway Spurt Sparks. And this is the deck that I used. So my fiance doesn't have Kiri-san. He does have an MLB Tazna because he pulled a lot on the Super Creek and Tazuna banner and did not get Super Creek. So, you know, we gotta use what we can. He got really lucky on the Rico banner though, so he got a pretty high limit broken price and a decent looking Rico. So with these and kind of the limited amount of time, I made this Gold Chip on his account. Additionally, I did the Taishin here. This Taishin is actually, I think she's pretty good. She's got some mid-race, she's got spurts, so she doesn't have Encroaching Shadow because my fiance didn't have her potential unlocked, and he didn't have enough of the Tennis Show banners to unlock it. So I had to make do with straightaway spurt here. But I still did get no stopping me. I got both of her recoveries. She does have enough stamina to live with both recoveries, but she does have to activate them both. Yeah, so I don't think that he actually did. Oh, and this is the nice nature that he was running as well. She got no stopping me. She got the superior heal, which is kind of like an alternative to. It's a little bit better than a white. Not quite as good as a gold, but it's still very good in terms of skill point efficiency. So this Nice Nature also survives the track. She's only long A, but you know, she has everything she needs to win. So if we go to the race events here and we go to the champion meeting, so I don't think he actually ran every single ticket for the champion meeting. He didn't have enough time, but he did run it up to qualify. And this is the win rate of his Umas. So again, like I said, like I don't think they're the best Umas in the world, but I think that they are pretty decent. They have everything they need to win, which is kind of showcased here by the fact that they have a 47% win rate. And then poor Nice Nature is always in third place as usual, just from her lore there. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and look at this final round results here. Spoiler alert, he got first. I was really happy that he was able to win this cup, especially with some of the Umas that I made for him. And it was against a pretty decent lobby. So the lobby that he was in has pretty good Tachyon, pretty good Cafe with No Stopping Me, both her recoveries, decent enough Rudolph, Longus. Actually, this is a really nice Rudolph. It's just too bad that late surges are not very good in this cup. And then the other player had very nice gold ship, maybe a little bit low on power, but otherwise, you know, she has No Stopping Me. Debuff for Nice Nature, and a Saiyan Sky. So this Sky, let's see here. This Sky is pretty nice. He definitely has the power, or the stamina and speed. Power is a little bit low, but decent skills. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and show the race. You already know the results. Luckily, my fiance wins with the Umas that I built on his account. So Nice Nature late starts. We have pretty much just a gaggle of end closers with a couple of late surges that are now behind the end closers. We hit one recovery on his gold ship. That's good. His Taishin is 9th, which I think is still, yeah, she's good. She's moving up a little bit. She does have pretty nice wit and some mid-race skills, which is really crucial on Taishin because she doesn't have anchors away that gold ship has to push her up into the late race. So here we see gold ship hits Maestro, Taishin hits Maestro. I think Nice Nature misses it, but gold ship hits anchors away. Taishin is not hitting Sleeping Lion, so she could still hit it, but it's possible she misses it here. She's pretty far back, but straightaway spurt, pressure. But his gold ship is already way up there. Yeah, his Taishin whiffed her second recovery, and so now it's all up to gold ship. But luckily, gold ship delivers. Look at that. Oh, that's so nice to see. Yeah, so the gold ship that I built for him won CM Group A Finals, which it made me feel really good. You know, I know that I did wind up losing my finals, but in a way it feels like I shared a little bit of this one with him, and I was able to help him get this, get my Star Sign Cup, which is, I don't know, I think it's really sweet. I really liked that I was able to do that, and that Hizuma won here. But yeah, so this is the Uma that won, and that is my fiance's Umusme account. Okay, and we are back to my account. So in closing here, I'm going to talk a little bit about the mindset of champion meetings. I love champion meetings. It's really what keeps me involved in this game to begin with. I really love talking to people about it. I love scrims. I love, seeing how the different kinds of meta unfolds around different races, different positions. Like, there's so much nuance to it, and I cannot get enough of it. But I want to talk a little bit about some of my experiences here. When I first started, I rerolled my account for Kita-san. Luckily, I got her MLB within 2 to 300 accounts, and I had about a month to prepare for Taurus. I went really hard on Taurus. I went really hard in every champion meeting, but Taurus was kind of special because I had so much of my personal stake in it, right? Like, I wanted to prove that I could be good at this game. I wanted to, I put a lot of, I don't want to say my self-worth because that sounds really dramatic, but I put a lot of my opinion of how good I was at this game into my Taurus Cup results. So I actually still have my Taurus aces, and I can show them to you. But the long and short, well, let me show you my aces first. So this was the nice nature that I ran. Pretty good debuffer, honestly. Even looking at it now, I'm like, oh, that's scary. But that was my nice nature, and I was not original, so I just ran the meta horses. I had Gold Chip here, who only needs to hit 1 recovery in order to complete the track. Medium S, she had the Iron, Shift, Triumphant Pulse, Trifecta, couple extra stamina. She was pretty good. My Ogre Cap here, I high rolled pretty hard. I got insane stamina on her. She only had to hit Hydrate. Redshift. I didn't get shooting for victory on her because she was often the lucky pace. Yeah. So those are my Taurus aces. I was really proud of them. I had an 85% win rate across rounds 1 and round 2. And then I lost the Taurus finals. My Ogre late started and lost by half a length at the end. And my Gold Ship missed both of her recoveries. So she died. I was pretty beat up about it. I had a legit crash out over this, and it really changed a little bit about how I viewed the game. Right? I felt like it was so unfair that I had such a high win rate and then I still lost to, stupid RNG, and, I just got so unlucky in the one race where it really mattered. And really the thing that I was most bummed out about was that that was back when you didn't get any titles for losing. And so I don't have any Taurus titles. Even though I have, Libra Gold and Silver now, I don't have any of the Taurus titles. And I really wanted the Taurus titles because I really wanted to have the Platinum title from the very first champion meeting, right? So I was really upset about it. And as I continued playing the game and entering in more champion meetings, I won the Gemini Platinum. I probably shouldn't have because I really phoned in Gemini. I think my win rate in Gemini was 55%. And I saw friends and people that I scrim with regularly with 80% win rates lose Gemini Platinum. And that was a trend that I continued seeing. I actually had a really high win rate in Cancer. I had a really high win rate in all 3 of these, honestly. But every time finals comes around, I see people in my Discords, friends of mine, kind of get really upset about losing their finals. And I totally understand getting upset about losing out on rewards. But in terms of finals, I feel like I've kind of come to a point where I don't feel like your finals performance is indicative at all of how good you are at the game, right? Anybody can get unlucky. You can have a total whale Uma and still whiff a recovery and lose, right? And I think that really a better indicator of how well prepared you are and how good you do in champion meetings is your win rate. My win rate in Libra was 71%. Like I said, it's a bit lower than my usual, but I don't like long CMs. And so I don't think that you putting a lot of personal stake in one single race is really healthy. And it took me a while to learn that because I put so much of my self-worth into winning Taurus, and I lost Taurus, and I totally crashed out about it. But winning these other platinums, one, made me kind of accept the fact that I feel like I am good at this game, and two, seeing the discrepancy in high win rates versus actually winning a platinum title or whatever, made me really disbelieve in that whole mindset of like, I win so now I'm good, or I lost so now I'm good. Anybody can win, anybody can lose. It's one race. I do think that if the game was fair and fun, then the rewards would be based off of win rate percentages and not, or something like that, right? Because I think that good Umas will have a higher win rate, and you want to aim to build good Umas. But I also understand the thesis of the game is Eclipse first, the rest nowhere, right? It all hinges on one race. It's all one, all or nothing. And I think that's part of what makes the game so fun, is that you never know what's going to happen. You never know if you're going to whiff all of your recoveries. You never know if you're going to see a final room with somebody that has S plus Umas. It's all just kind of like the luck of the draw, and I think that's part of what makes it so exciting, especially, when you're crafting out your aces that you're running and you're trying to account for every possible scenario that could happen in your finals. So anyway, that's my long-winded thoughts about just the CM in general, my approach to CMs and how I view the various CMs in the game. Now that I've lost Libra, I'm probably gonna switch my badge or my title in shame back to my Fuji fan club. But I'll wear this until I win Scorpio Cup, because I feel good about Scorpio Cup. Anyway, thanks for listening to my rambling, and again, I really, really appreciate all of the support and views on my other videos so far. It's honestly crazy to see, because I did not expect it at all. So thank you, and I hope that everybody has a great day, and please look forward to more Scorpio guides that I'll be posting here in the next few days. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.